And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with the legendary Shaquille O'Neal. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Shaq, when I say Pelicans, which player comes to mind for you?
Well, I don't know about Pelican, but I know if you say Gazelle, you would have to say Anthony Davis, the way this big kid runs the floor so gracefully. Rebounds, block shots. If he doesn't get the rebound, Ernie, he's up the court before a point guard. I love this guy, Anthony Gazelle Davis.
He can block some shots for you, too. I mean, he has developed in a big hurry.
Yes, this good kid is fabulous, and I know he was injured his first couple of years, but now he's very gazelle-ish.
But he's still a Pelican, technically.
No, a gazelle. They have gazelles in Louisiana.
Oh,
yes, they do. They might look like deer, but they run like gazelles. So.
What's up, guys? On this episode of NBA 2K TV, we are getting competitive. We have the best of the best producers going up against each other in a championship game of 2K. And we also have two members of OKC going up against each other in gameplay and in trivia. So click on this button below to jump into the action. What's up, guys? On this episode of NBA 2K TV, we are getting competitive. We have the best of the best producers going up against each other in a championship game of 2K. And we also have two members of OKC going up against each other in gameplay and in trivia. So click on this button below to jump into the action.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. Our coverage tonight from Phillips Arena as the Atlanta Hawks will be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And looking at the Cavaliers, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. So Kevin Love, on the move, what does he bring a team?
Well, Kevin Love can rebound for an entire team, Ernie. Kevin Love can also create offense with just his passing alone. I like it because he's unique. His ability to stretch the defense from long range. He shoots, his stroke, oh my God, is beautiful. He opens things up because he can.
Introducing the starters for your
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. We've got Doris Burke from the sideline. By my side, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Hart. Last game for the Hawks, they picked up the W against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball in that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Marion is out there with Irving, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Teague after LeBron James's miss. Korver kicks to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Korver's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Hawks.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And Verjao kicks to Marion. Irving dishes to Verjao, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Korver kicks to Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Off the screen, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
Here is Korver following the basket by LeBron James. They get it back. And a chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in lowest turnovers per game. 11th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage as well.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat. And that became a big part of their identity. And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Millsap a screen on Irving, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 1. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Again, the Hawks good for 2. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Feeds it to Marion. Pass to LeBron. He's looking for Love and finds him. No good. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
The Atlanta Hawks with relatively new leadership in the front office, and the team is going in more of an analytic direction. Head coach Mike Budenholzer, from his time in San Antonio, certainly well-versed in that approach as well.
Horford, no luck. Here is Verjao. Marion dishes to Verjao. From deep. The kick out to LeBron. Now the feed to Irving. Back to LeBron. Ball stolen. Carroll passes to Millsap. The dish to Carroll. He kicks it to Korver. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 4th, LeBron James.
That's the name of the game for him, just putting the ball in the bucket. How about the season he had a year ago?
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So it's the Cavaliers now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle.
Thompson misses.
You look at this new direction for the Hawks. They're definitely fond of elite shooters to space the floor, and they look for players who can defend the pick and roll. So a commitment to high-efficiency offense and denying that type of offense by the other team is really what you see this team trying to build towards. And Mike Budenholzer, their coach, comes from the San Antonio Spurs way of playing and thinking, and you can start to see some of that imprint on this Hawks team.
Cavaliers trailing. Jones kicks to Miller from outside the arc, and the shot is good. Miller's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Scott. They set the screen. Stolen by Thompson. Got a piece of it. Moving it up. Here's Jones. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Jones has got his first basket of the night. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shelvin Mack came out of Butler and was a second rounder back in 2011, but really solidified his role as a backup point guard with the Hawks last season. And you like his sturdy build. He's about 6'3" and goes around 210 pounds, so he's strong enough to handle that position.
And Mack drops them both. And Mack, it seems, Steve, still adjusting to NBA three-point range. Best as a mid-range shooter, it would seem now.
Yeah, but last season, the big thing, Kevin, he cut his rate of turnovers. He had good court vision. Really a combo guard. I think if he can continue to improve, he's got a chance to stick around this league for a long time.
Here's Bazemore, rejected by Jones. Love kicks to Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Mack. 9 points last game out. Dishes to Scott. Passes it to Mack. Fires from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Love for 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
This Tuesday night, November 11th, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
Hawks trail by 4. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Miller. And it's James in at the 3 spot. It's deflected. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a